Latest AP rankings, OU drops and OSU remains unranked. It's Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Florida State, Washington, top 5, Texas to 7, ahead of Bama. Sooners drop from 6 to 10. OSU first in the others receiving votes, so 26th. Hey, Dusty,
what's
good
up,
to have you, pal.
Yeah.
Hey, somehow, after the wake-up call against UCF, you would have thought it'd come around. Undefeated Oklahoma didn't show up at Kansas with that edge. Kansas did. A lead head coach, Leipold, and the team took advantage of their open week. Yes, OU lost star Stutzman and others to injury, but KU was without its star quarterback. I mean, that guy's good. Bad weather helps underdogs. A thorough review reveals tons of busts and bad decisions. Let's look at a few. OU led by 1 with 2.5 minutes left. The Ethan Downs interception deep in KU territory could have, should have ended the game. Despite a plethora of unforced errors and bad football, this negated a dropped interception a moment earlier. So with 2 timeouts left in great field position, OU needed 1 first down to win the game. But the Sooners played ultra conservatively. First down wins it, or at least run clock. 9 to 10 defenders within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. OU ran it 3 straight plays, exhausted only 14 seconds off the clock. A penalty and a killer punt into the end zone followed. The offensive coordinator said he wanted KU to spend its final 2 timeouts, missing his best receiver and 2 runners, but you got to be more aggressive. Throw some deep balls, 2 throws over 10 yards vertically in the first 75 plays. At 1:10 remaining, OU's defense is confused, or they haven't gotten or don't understand what the head coach wants them to do. Brent said after the game, I should have called a timeout there. Play of the game, 4th and 7, 0 pass rush again. 4-star corner Gentry Williams injured, and in Norman, his backup struggles. He saw his bad eyes. Actually, he turned around. Biggest play, it was busted, no timeout, and the players were confused. And the final play, why is 6'4" TD King Nick Anderson a decoy at the top of the screen? While OU's D-line never got pressure on the quarterback, OU's 5 highly recruited linemen and Gavin Sawchuk get beat again and again, allowing KU's less talented 3-man pressure to harass Gabriel. Still, Gabriel got that ball into a catchable position there, and Oklahoma could not make it happen.
It falls on the 4th down. Should have called a timeout there and put our guys in, let them get settled down, and I didn't, so I blew it. And really felt that it could have helped those guys in that situation.
We're not performing to the level that we need to be performing at. You know, we need to definitely start fast and, you know, just stay together, keep our heads up, and, you know, just keep pushing forward.
And here we go, report card. Offense D- ran it well, did not call plays to win, unforced the pick 6 and killer penalties. Defense D gave up 31 points. 2 late interceptions were great, but no pass rush, bad tackling, and didn't get the game-deciding stop. Unspecial teams, D- multiple times. Players forgot to even be on the field. No field goal confidence impacting the play calling. Fumbled kickoff from a defensive end who can't be put in that situation. Punting, find scholarship kickers. Overall, F. Unfocused, undisciplined, unsuccessful, and unnecessarily wasted a chance at a dream season.
Yeah, Dino, look, it was sloppy. It was a lot of mistakes, just like the weather is what Oklahoma looked like there in Lawrence. I want to give Kansas a ton of credit. They're a well-coached football team, and they're bowl eligible once again for Lance Leipold. But Oklahoma was their own worst enemy on Saturday. Let's start with the pick 6 to start it off. Dillon Gabriel holding the football too long. You can't do that on a guy like Kobe Bryant. He jumps around, takes it to the house, and you knew Kansas was here to play. The one bright spot offensively, Tyree Walker, he was great. Ran for 146 yards. I thought he showed some good patience, physicality. Problem is, he didn't finish the game, and he's highly questionable this week in Stillwater. Physicality is what Kansas brought. You saw that on this big hit on Jalil Farouk. That was a huge fumble that led to this 38-yard touchdown from Jason Bean, who shows that speed. You can't give up the edge and let the quarterback take it to the house. This play was huge, controversial. How many times do you see a quarterback slide feet first at the goal line? It's a targeting call. 30 yards and penalties on that drive. They get a touchdown, a new set of downs next. But the defense was back, man. They got not 1, but 2 late interceptions. Dean touched on it. But the way Ethan Downs read that screen, got that interception, it was huge. All you got to do is get a first down. I would have loved to see them put the ball in the air, let your quarterback who's trying to win a Heisman try to win you the game. Instead, this 4th and 6 that we've already talked about, you're not lined up, you're not ready. The coverage, you get completely turned around, and it leads to this touchdown here by Mr. Neal getting into the end zone. At the end of the day, look, Oklahoma's got to clean up these mistakes. They've got to come ready to play. You're not going to go on the road and beat good football teams when you're beating yourself, and that's going to come at a test here once again this weekend in Stillwater.